What is the future of people in the context of data? I get that question a lot during my classes. I even got almost attacked verbally about the fact that I was cutting jobs by implementing data-driven processes. And I think it's really about the opposite. It's about growing people. For years, for decades, I've seen great analysts, great managers, great directors being bogged down by very useless manual data manipulation. And they're given the opportunity to actually automate that, to give that to the machines. They're given the opportunity to finally get more time for them, for their family, for their well-being, and also to expand their reach, doing more things, connect with more people. It's really a move from hardcore hard work to a much more balanced time in the office. So I firmly believe that data is enabling a much better way of working, and nobody should be worried, because at the end of the day, the machines can do so much. We'll always need every single manager and analyst for the knowledge of the business, for the knowledge on how to interrogate data and ask the right questions. Many of my students ask me, why are some parts of the class so technical? Well, actually they're not, but yet we're going to learn about key concepts, and yes, there's going to be a few technical terms. But why do we need to do that is the question. We're business people, we want to solve business problems. And of course I agree, that's the focus. However, throughout your journey into solving these problems, you're going to interact with data scientists, you're going to interact with IT. And if you cannot ask the right question with the right terms, you're going to be lost in translation. You're not going to get the support you need. Actually, even worse, you may not even be respected by your peers. They will say, you know what, we just can't do it, that's it. And you'll be speechless, not being able to argue with them, saying, no, we can actually do it because I know there is this and this in the data that enables us to do it. And to illustrate the point, I'm going to give you a few examples right there. If you come to your DBA asking for, hey, can I have a VLOOKUP on this data so that it is connected to this data, you're not going to get much. Actually, you really show your lack of knowledge about the whole discipline. What does it take to just be able to say, hey, Mr. IT, I got two keys on these two tables. Can you do a left join from this one to this one so that I can get this data connected? And can you bring these fields together so that I can get a whole result that I can do analysis from? Isn't that clearer? And also, another pet peeve I have is seeing people say, oh yeah, can you do a copy paste of that data? Can you help me get that data in my place? How about you say, hey Mr. IT, hey Mr. Engineers, can I get an ETL process that takes the data from that source to that target? And can you do the following processes to transform that data so that it matches my requirements? I guess you see the difference between the two asks, and you can tell how clear it is when you know which keywords, which technology terms you can use. It doesn't take a lot to learn all this, but that makes you such a better counterpart for IT.